Bhakti brothers, salute!
Salute.
Guys, we have an amazing topic for you guys today. It's called mantra meditation.
But wait, I thought we were gonna do some push-ups.
Yeah, isn't this a fitness channel? Why are we talking about mantra meditation on a fitness channel? Why are we talking about mantra meditation?
Why are we talking about mantra meditation?
Yeah.
Well, if you guys didn't watch our first video, our introductory video, go check it out. It's linked right above. We're not only about fitness of the body, but it's just as important to make sure that you're healthy and fit in the mind, and of course, you're feeding your soul. You're taking care of your soul, the self. Yogi, tell us a bit about what's meditation, and why do people like you and me why do we meditate?
Well, as we know, around the whole world, culturally, different forms of meditation. So we were taught mantra meditation since a young age. This is specifically from the Vedic kind of tradition.
The Vedas are basically like the law books of the universe, and it's amazing. If you guys want to check out some of these Vedas, these scriptures, we have a few links below in the descriptions. Go check them out. You know, for those of you that are inquisitive, want to explore about the philosophy, about this universe, go check it out. They're amazing, mind-blowing.
It's the most ancient philosophy in the world.
Right.
So you guys gotta check it out.
It's given by God himself.
And we've actually read them, and they're incredible.
Still reading them.
Yeah, still reading them.
There's countless, it's life-changing, and people always meet us, they're like, wow, you guys are so happy and peaceful, and you guys have such good vibes and good energy. Well, a lot of it is due to us also in our spare time. Besides, working out and being in the gym all day, we're, practicing meditation. We're practicing a spiritual way of life. And we want to share that with you guys a little bit because it's helped us so much over the years. Mantra meditation is essentially connecting to something higher. It's connecting to the source of all energy, which is actually the Supreme.
Mantra. Man means the mind, and tra means to liberate or free. So what are we freeing our minds from? What are we freeing our minds from? You have any ideas?
Well, firstly, so many problems, so many, causes of suffering, so much anxiety, right? The main problem in society today is stress. It's anxiety. And how do you overcome that? How do we, in a world full of suffering and anxiety, what can you do to be happy? You can see that there's so many people trying to escape from their everyday lives through video games, through intoxications, through drugs. Why? Why do people do these things? Through sleeping around. Why? Because they're trying to forget the suffering. They're trying to forget the pain. That's why they're looking for relief in different things. But people aren't satisfied. People aren't happy. And we came across mantra meditation, and it honestly completely changed our lives.
I watched a play by Mr. Samuel Beckett. It was an amazing portrayal of the human mind. Basically, there were 3 earthen pots, and there were 3 actors placed in them, and they just showed the head of the actor, and the actor was speaking and speaking and speaking. And the cool thing about this Samuel Beckett guy is that he used to put out plays that were more like poetry. So everything was a symbolic representation. So this earthen pot was a representation of our body, and the faces of the actor, which were talking and talking, and they just kept talking about things, was the mind. The mind is constantly pulling us here, pulling us there, pulling us everywhere in the universe. We're trying to study, we're trying to do anything, and the mind is taking our thoughts away to pizza, all these different things and places. So we want to quiet the mind and just focus it on the mantra. So why do we focus it on this specific mantra that we're going to share with you guys? Because the Vedic spiritualists, they taught us that this sound vibration isn't from this world.
And how do we know this? Historically, there are personalities that have experimented with mantra meditation. They've tried it out because that's what's written in the ancient scriptures, the Vedas, the Bhakti texts. They, took the chanting, they've perfected this chanting to such a level that they can experience God while chanting, sitting down. They can see God and develop their relationship with Him. They can communicate with God through this chanting because these are actually God's names. So how powerful is that? How cool is that? You get to communicate with like this supreme being, you know, the source of all of us, right? We all come from him. I mean, how else did we get here? A big rock. Does mantra meditation really work? Yes, it does. Why? Because we've been trying it all our lives, literally. He was like 1 year old and he's like, Hare Krishna. We chant all the time whenever we get a chance. You know, when we're traveling, when we're on the planes, when we're at home, in the early morning, you can chant anytime, any place. All you gotta do is just close your eyes and say the mantra and really hear the mantra. It has a really deep effect, profound effect on every level of your consciousness. And it clears your headspace. You know, it allows you to be more focused. It's incredible. And we're speaking from personal experience. So how can mantra meditation transform your lives? You guys are going to the gym, you have a good routine, you're eating healthy, but you're still not satisfied. Something's missing inside, right? You don't feel happy, right? Well, it's a different ballgame because you are actually more than just the body. You gotta feed all aspects of you, and you're in fact a spiritual being. So you need to have a spiritual practice. And that's where mantra meditation comes in. Try it out. Start with just 5 minutes of chanting this mantra.
And guys, we go around the world and we share mantra meditation with everybody. And the feedback is incredible. We have people that are even in different religions. Like I met a Christian evangelist all the way in Lebanon. And he was chanting this mantra with us and he said, wow, it has such an effect in his life. He felt the positive energy, he felt uplifted, he felt like the negativity was dissipating when he was chanting this mantra. Similarly, there was a Muslim woman whom we met and we were sharing chanting with her. And she also had an amazing effect. In my experience, mantra meditation has changed my life in that it makes me happy. So my mind is one of those minds that's like a monkey, it keeps jumping from topic to topic. It can be so exhausting for me. I'm trying to focus on one thing and my mind takes me somewhere completely different. So for me, mantra meditation is a way to really just center myself and let that negativity, that struggle, that stress just go away and just feel uplifted. That's what the mantra does to me. It uplifts me, makes me feel happy, makes me feel positive, makes me feel like we can tackle the world. We can go and do anything.
Especially when you got the mantra with you. I can share with you how it's transformed me. I mean, many years ago, trust me, I was like super depressed, just upset at the world. Yogi's laughing because he knows, he saw it. I was just so, I don't know, pissed at everything.
Yeah.
And I really tried to dive deep into this chanting, this mantra meditation. And honestly, now I see things differently. I have a different perspective to situations, to circumstances. I don't respond the same way I used to. I feel more compassion, more kindness, more love towards other beings. And it's all because I am kind of, it's like a cleansing, when you're chanting this mantra, you're cleaning. It's like churning inside your heart. It's cleaning your mind. And you're able to see things from a spiritual perspective, and you're not fazed by things anymore. You're more calm in every situation. That's how it's personally impacted me. My relationships are flourishing much more now with others because my relationship with the divine is more established. All around the world, people are taking to this mantra meditation practice. And the cool thing is, yes, you don't have to do it alone. We're like social beings. We like to do things together, go to parties together, eat together. In the gym, we're social animals. We like to work out with our buddies. So in the same way, meditation doesn't have to be alone. It can be done through music, by adding the musical element with instruments. And we can make it a beautiful offering for the divine. We do it with our friends. We go all around the world and we just sing the mantra with instruments. And, we lead and then we have the audience, people that respond. And it's such a beautiful energy that's created. Like recently we were in Mayapur and we just had this beautiful festival which was just focused on chanting the mantra together as a group. And it was so powerful. Really, it has a deep impact.
Yeah, so guys, wherever you're living right now in the world, find places where people are doing this mantra meditation. They call it kirtan. That's when we're adding the musical element to it. And just experience it. Experience chanting with everyone. There are so many different melodies which pull the heartstrings, and it'll just open your heart completely, and you will be entering a nectar ocean of juicy nectar.
It's like you take care of your car, right? You make sure there's enough petrol inside, you make sure it's clean, but if you, the driver, don't get the food, how are you supposed to drive the car? So in the same way, yeah, we got to take care of this vehicle we have, this God's gift, this body, but make sure to also take care of you, the person inside that's driving this body, right? And we can do that through a spiritual practice. So guys, get into your groove of a spiritual practice, add it to your gym routine, add it to your list of self-care. It's really important.
Stay tuned for more, guys. We'll be back.
Radhisha. Goranga.